Yo, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to extend a studio backdrop in Photoshop using one tool. So what we're going to be working with today is a image that I took about 2 months ago of my wife. It was a one light setup and it had a fabric backdrop from Amazon. It actually cost about 20 bucks. But the thing about that fabric backdrop, it was only like 3x4, so it's 3 foot by 4 foot. So I already extended it once when I actually color graded and retouched this image. So we're just going to extend it and make it just a little bit larger. But let's get to it. All right, so really quick, we have a studio image here on a fabric backdrop from Amazon. So the first thing you want to do is increase the canvas size, and to do that, what I normally do is duplicate the first layer or the background layer. I hit Command J, that does that. And then we're going to go up here to image and then canvas size right here. And then we're just going to extend the working area of this particular project. So I normally like to do inches. It's easy for me to measure. So let's just go 32 by 18. So that's going to extend it pretty well. Turn off the background layer. So you can see here, this is our blank canvas. And of course we can extend the bottom right here. So we're going to just bring her down. You know, your image may be different, but this is what we're working with right now. So bring that down, and then we're gonna have 3 sides that we really just have to fill in. So let's move this out of the way. So the first thing you wanna do is grab this tool right here, this selection tool, and we're gonna select the top part of the image. Here. All right, so that's selected now. And the tool that we're gonna use to get this done is the Content Aware Fill tool that's in Photoshop. So what you're gonna do is, once that's selected, is come to Edit, hit Content Aware Fill right here. So what this is going to do is sample the image, a particular part of the image, and then paste that sample to the area that you have already selected. So as you can see, the green area is the area that it's sampling from. Just make that smaller. Here. So we really don't want to sample her skin or any part of her, period. We just really want to sample the backdrop because that's what we're trying to extend. We're not trying to copy and paste her to any other part of the image. So deselect her. You can be pretty rough, doesn't have to be as precise, but you can be as precise as you would like to be. So once that's done, you can see here how this has filled in up at the top. And then once that's done, make sure you output to duplicate layer and then hit OK. And then the computer does the rest, or Photoshop does the rest. So you can see how that is seamless. All right, so let's do the same thing with the other 2 sides. Let's move, well, I don't want that. So let's get this tool again. And we're gonna come over here to the right side and make a selection. Here, come back up and go to Content Aware Fill once again. And even though she's selected here, it's not making that much of a difference on this side. You can see that it's still pretty consistent with what was going on that side of the image anyway. So let's hit OK. And that's done. Now, for the last part of the image, the left side, we're gonna do the same thing one more time. It's selected, and we're gonna go to Content Aware Fill. Now this is where it may make a little bit of a difference. You see how that is kind of mushy, for lack of better terms. So let's be a little bit more precise with the selection. Yeah, it's better. Not the greatest, but all right, this is getting a little bit better. Cool. And if you're still not satisfied, I can show you how to clean up this in just a moment using the clone stamp. Let's add a little bit more back here and down here. it's getting a little clean. Let's take some of this too. And just see what it does. What I'm looking at is this area right here. Because as we add more and subtract, or subtract rather, it updates to what the output is going to be. All right, so that's really rough. Not too bad. It's actually starting to look like clouds more than texture. So we'll go back and try to fix that in just a moment. Well, it's actually not too bad, to be honest with you. It's all gonna be preference. As with all photography, it's gonna be subjective. So let's clean it up just a little bit using the clone stamp. And of course I can probably sit here all day and try to clean it up as much as possible, but it's still gonna be subjective. And you can clean this up as much as you think you should, based on your own preferences. But let's take that back, I don't like it. All right, but that's how you use it. And the tool that you used is content aware fill. So we can delete this, delete that, and delete that, and that's gonna be your final image. That's it for this tutorial today. If you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you want to see any more tutorials like these, then leave that in the comment as well. I appreciate you for watching. Peace.